I'm here to share with you our project Biswa Bangla Gate, which is like in steel industry you always see that it is more engineering dominated than architecture, but fortunately we two studios work together as architects and engineers, and it really works beautifully if we use each other's domain knowledge wisely and do not overpower each other but go in tandem, and it's a beautiful path, I must say. And here is the presentation about oops. Yeah, so this Biswa Bangla Gate project was inspired by poem by Honorable Rabindranath Tagore, where the mind is without fear. So the client West Bengal HIDCO had given us a brief to create an identity or a sculpture for the new township development, and to take it ahead as a new development for the common man to be proud about, or to experience it. So we came up with this thought process wherein instead of just creating a sculpture all by itself, a static thing, rather than that, if we could provide something for a common man to go and really experience what it is like to be empowered, or go at a height and see what the development is like and be a part of it. So we have this elevated restaurant here, which is called a hanging restaurant now, and it has become an icon for the new township development for Calcutta. Sorry, I'm messing up with the controls. Yeah. So these are few the architectural renderings which we had developed, and in here what you see is Sneha, how can I go back here?
Could use a back key.
Yeah.
This is for going. Yeah. Slide 12, 11, 10.
Yeah. Okay. So here what you see is there are these four arches and a suspended bridge on that, and the total height is around 55 meters, and this ring diameter is around 60, and at the base the arches span around 100 meters, and this deck area, which is like a 4.5 meter bridge. So initially it was just a bridge which was connecting those two sculpturous arches, but then later on it got evolved, and we and the client, we started working together, and you'll see what it turned out to be later. So this is the basic floor plan of that. It has two staircases, and this is the detail, and there are two lifts and also a dumbwaiter for the restaurant to carry the food, because we couldn't keep the kitchen on the upper floor, so the kitchen is based at the ground. And so this is the engineering analysis that was done, and then I'll also make you go through the construction sequence that we had. So HIDCO offered us one small plot next to the main plot, and the plot is actually crossroads of two arterial roads, and along that plot we developed this like we got small pieces of these arches from our workshop, and then they were welded together, and each section was hoisted up, held there, and another was, so there was an engineering involved in the construction sequence also to stabilize the structure while erection, and and it was also very risky for us, but luckily being a prefabricated structure, we could manage it during night times, or like without hampering the heavily plying vehicles in on those arterial roads. And this was the central mast which was holding up the arches, and once they got stable, then we could get rid of that. And after putting up the arches, we also had to put the bridge so it could hold like span it well, and this is how it was done in segments, like the whole thing was assembled on ground and then lifted up. Sorry. And finally all the segments were put up, and glass was also installed later. And if you see the cross section of the glass, it is also slightly at an angle, so it protects the interiors from harsh sunlight and also manipulates the heavy wind pressures on the glass facade. So this is how the glasses were installed on site. And here is some few images of the built project. Here if you see, there are these this is a tensile roof which is in C shape behind at the rear side, and on the front side you see the glass, and within this D that you get we have installed the outdoor AC units, and the interior has the cassette type units on the ceiling. So here you can see how this, like, it is spanning across this main arterial junction. It is called Biswa Road. For putting up these, the lettering also was, that itself was like a project for us, because the style and also how to install them from outside. And these are the interior spaces, wherein on the walls we have depicted various cultural aspects of Calcutta and all the dignitaries' pictures, then the natural wealth that it has, not to miss the Bengal tiger, of course, and maybe some sportsmen. Then from the film line also they have many people, and of course a lot of freedom fighters. And this is what it looks like at night. And we also worked on the architectural lighting for this, so it looks elegant and beautiful at night also. And it also can be worked on various themes as per their events. And here I'll share some videos with you. How does one exit this? And as you all can see that it was, because it was steel as a material used, it made it possible for us to put it up and with such sleek sections and still very sturdy. And after that there was this cyclone which did happen, I think in 2019 or something, but nothing happened to the structure. It could withstand the heavy wind loads. So this was during the first the Shera festival, when the government had put up Alpana on the floor and the drone shooting was carried out. Yes. And thank you very much.